And I am telling you why. Well. All right.
Even though there are times I try. Okay.
And the lovely voice you are hearing is Kayshana. She has returned. She has handled all her business. She is back. You are listening to a Daydreamers podcast, and we are the Daydreamers. I am Erin.
I'm Kayshana.
And a Daydreamers podcast is a reminder to do what makes you happy. But before we get into what makes us happy, last episode I did a solo because I was like, you had business to take care of. I didn't go into business, but like you just had business to take care of. So I was like, it's just me. I'm gonna hop on here. When Kayshana wraps up her business, she'll be back. You're back. So is the business wrapped up, or we just at a pause?
It's at a good stopping point for this moment in time.
So. Right. And before we go any further, I just wanna ask, how are you?
I'm okay. Not for like, I'm okay. I'm good.
Okay. And we'll go into this a little bit later because like
in real life.
Yeah, because like you we both the whole reason we had a pause and we're back now is because we had life. And but I feel like your life, you hit a lot of milestones and also had a lot of changes, earth-shattering changes, for the good, for the bad, or whatever, in your life. Like I had some stuff going on too, but like my day-to-day isn't really affected. Like some mental things happen with me and whatnot, but like you literally have like tangible things that like happen like back to back to back or whatever. So I just wanted to check and see like how you were doing, because I've been very, very vocal about, both of us have been vocal about like our anxiety and our mental and things like that. But like I've been very vocal about like my postpartum journey, which is still happening now. So I do want to get into that a little bit later, but I did want to just, before we jump in, just be like, how are you?
Like, I'm good. Something I kind of wanted to, something you just said, people don't really, I don't think a lot of people realize that whole postpartum time frame is not just 6 weeks. It's not just a year.
And I didn't know that.
2 years. I didn't know that
until.
And then, like, let me tell you something. I was talking to one of my friends. I had some stuff happen that like affected my mobility after I had him, because of the delivery and things. And in the process of trying to get some things done, I'm finding out stuff I can't do in real time. So it's not like, oh, I can't lift it, or oh, I can't go do this or something like that. It's like me in the middle of trying to do something, like, oh shit, I can't do that no more. Not right now anyway. You know, like, oh, I guess I can't do this, you know. And it's more than you know how, like, you know, say you worked out for like a lot, right? You were trying to be a spin instructor, right? And like, say you didn't work out for real for like a year or more or whatever, and then you go to try to do something, you know, that feeling like you really mentally you think you can do that.
Hop right back
on. Because you did this before, like, I could do this.
Absolutely.
And then you go do something, like say go run a mile or something like that,
and you're like, what mile?
Do you hear me? So you get like
30 seconds into the first minute, you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk.
30 seconds, and you're like, oh, so I can't do this no more. Woo. I didn't realize I couldn't do this. I'm
not even gonna speed walk it. I'm just
I can do that. You get dressed,
get through.
Put your leggings on. You put the same shoes on. You put your leggings on. You know, you got your workout panties on. Because there's a difference. You put your workout panties on. You put your sports bra back on. It might feel a little different, but that's all right. You know, you're like, I can totally do this.
Right.
And it's just dealing with,
nope.
Oh, and then what do we do now?
Right.
Okay, so what do we do now? What do we do with this new ability, or lack of ability, or sometimes new abilities? How do we move forward? Like, Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's some of the that's a and I don't like I don't want to ignore or have our non-parent biological parents feel neglected or ignored or anything. It's just that like that's just one of the big things that happen in your life
Girl,
and stuff
even
like
if
that.
you,
But there are other things that happen too. So I don't want to.
yeah,
I just
like
want to
even
go
if you
on.
didn't
Right.
physically, have your child or whatever, it's still stuff socially you thought you could do. You thought
Right.
you needed this much time because this is how much time it used to take you, and you're like, oh, I just add 30 minutes. No, it's stuff like that till you find out real time. Oh shit, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't just go to Walmart real quick. There is no
No.
such thing. Now,
No,
sometimes for
not
some
at
people it
all.
might be,
Oh
but
God, no.
it's those things too. You find out real time that oh, I can't do this no more, not in the same way. Anyway,
Right. Right.
so yeah, they
Okay.
included too.
Yeah, they are. I just remember those, and I might have put those fine lines up too, but it was just lines between, like bio and bonus and having children and not having children. It was just lines, and like sometimes it's kind of like when your friend cross,
Mm,
and it's like now all of a sudden it's about the sorority. And like you said, and I say this because I was that friend who had friends that crossed, and like I still kicked it, and my friends who crossed still kept me in the loop, it was but it took effort because of
it
other
was
people
different.
around to
Yeah,
where it was like we're just not gonna talk about AKA stuff. We're just not gonna only do AKA stuff. We're not gonna be like Aaron, take the picture of all the AKAs. Like I'm not doing that. Like but like my friends and my friend that was Delta, like it wasn't like that. Like they still made sure that I felt included or I didn't feel excluded or anything like that. But anyway, so
it was
I
still
just
their
want to
friend. That didn't change.
right,
You know?
right, but it can. But anyway, I just want to
But
put
when
that.
I think when you first start doing something like that, like you first get into an organization like that, it's such a, I mean, and of course it's a big deal and a big part of
Right.
your life,
It is a big
but
deal.
especially in the beginning,
Oh yeah. Being
especially
of
it is.
anything is like nothing but immersion, and
Mhm.
it's like but anyway, but all I just wanted to say, like I just want to make sure they know that like we are not excluding them. It's just like I really wanted to focus on like new normals and things, and like I said, right now, like your life has totally shifted on so many areas and things like that. So I'm just like kind of want to see like where you're at coming back into this new season. But
I'm in
let's
the
jump back
process of
into
sitting
like the
down
regular things.
and I like it.
Huh?
I said I'm in the process of sitting down and I like it because like you finally get to sit down. I call it sitting down. I'm not like
Girl,
not
do you
doing it.
remember
You
how
know what I
I
mean? Like
used to be like,
coast, it's been so much, I'm just looking forward, to the coast. It's the coast.
yes, yes,
It's
yes,
just,
yes.
it's the coast. I mean, we still ascending, but like, it's not
Right,
that
right,
turbulent.
right. Absolutely.
I'm trying to, my nervous system appreciates it too.
Right.
Cause
Right. So, okay, what did you do? Let's jump back into the regular schedule of things. What did you do to make yourself happy this
I went
week?
outside and sat next to the river and
Mm.
in the sun.
You know what? You do like to be
Yeah.
outside by a body of water
Something really simple,
and just be
which,
like head up, just the
mhm.
wind, just
And I
blowing.
wasn't in my screen or anything like that. It's kind of chilled. It was nice. It was a
You weren't in
beautiful
your
day.
screen.
Yeah, like scroll, scroll, scroll. But
Oh,
we'll
okay,
go
like off
outside.
screen.
I'd
Okay,
be like, oh, I'm gonna go outside or whatever and still be.
and be right. Okay.
So that's something that I worked on. I actually have deactivated one of my social medias just to limit the amount of negative exposure because there was just so much
Mm-hmm.
that was, I mean, that's the world, but it was just, I
Yep.
don't know, some of my feed, I don't know, it was ridiculous stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so much. And I'm just like, I didn't ask to see this, but didn't you?
Mine
Because
too.
you here. So you must want to, so I'm like, well, you know what? That's actually accurate. Let me, let me take myself right on.
Right.
Let me go. I kind of, definitely did that. That's helpful. Being mindful of what I call it curating, being the curator of your life,
Mm-hmm.
curating the things that you consume, whether
Mm-hmm.
that's on social media, TikTok, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Just being more intentional. Movies, TV, YouTube videos, being more intentional about what it is that you're watching on purpose or
Yeah.
consuming on purpose. Books too.
Right. Right. Um, I did
And
that. I talked
podcasts.
about that when huh?
I say and podcasts.
Yeah, I started back listening to podcasts recently, but I said that before when I talked about giving up IG and Facebook for Lent. And like on the last episode, I was just like, I really don't miss it. However, like this week, I have noticed that I've crept back into some old behaviors with Instagram, like getting stuck in a scroll. And I'm like, okay, like I'm not finna just chastise myself, but I'm just stuck in a scroll and of what?
You
Of just
remember when
looking.
Instagram, like our feed used to be finite
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't endless?
Yeah.
Like when Instagram first came out,
Yes.
like now
Yes.
everything is endless and it's like infinite, and so you don't even
And there's
realize
so many
how much
suggested things. And sometimes
time.
I get caught up in the
Oh, I
suggested
hate
stuff.
that.
It ain't even like stuff that it's just the suggest, and some of the stuff be cool. But
But I
I don't,
don't
I
want
just,
that. And I be like not interested every time. Cause stop suggesting stuff for me. If I wanted to see whatever that was,
yeah,
I promise you I'll follow it.
yeah,
I don't want to. I don't care if it's adjacent to what it is I already follow, or you think, oh, it might very well be interesting. And I'd be like, damn, I can't even like it because I don't want them suggesting shit to me.
right.
Because it's just another form of advertising. I'm tired
Yeah,
of that's
I'm
also
tired
another
of it.
thing. Like
I miss
TikTok
old
is turning
school.
into QVC. I
Snapchat. I told you I'm back on Snapchat because I work with kids and they be on there and they be want to follow me and stuff. But like, I'm tired of it. Why are y'all selling me stuff? Like, I miss the old days when it was just like, I'm on Snapchat just to see what Amber Rose and Black China was doing without y'all trying to sell me that damn collagen all the time.
don't want the Halara jumpsuit. I'm lying about it. See, now that's the point. Because
You bought
you
the
keep
collagen? How you feel?
no. It's a jumpsuit. It's
Oh,
is it what is it, Halara? What did we sell on TikTok? The cider jumpsuits or
uh-huh.
whatever. I don't
I
know.
don't, but I don't be on
It's
TikTok
comfortable.
like that.
I be on TikTok. That is my platform of choice.
Mm,
Um, it just is because it's like entertaining, and if you work the algorithm right, you get a lot less of the stuff you don't want to see. Because it seems like they actually listen, but every now and again, my feed get real abnormally Caucasian, and I got to read, and it be young. I'm like, I prom. Bye. I don't follow
right,
no children or
right,
nothing like that for this to even be on my feed. Like I have to,
right.
they gotta start disliking stuff and whatnot or whatever. But they pretty much get it right with that algorithm. Excuse me, it is late.
Because TikTok is not a part of Facebook and Instagram.
No, that's why
Right.
they're trying to,
Ban
make it
it. Yeah.
illegal. Mm.
Okay, so what I did to make myself happy is I got my rings back, my engagement ring and my wedding
Where were
band.
they?
Huh?
Where were they?
Girl, they was in the jewelry box.
Oh, you just
I,
start wearing them
I
again.
haven't worn them since like my second trimester, I think. Definitely that third trimester because I swole. Like I didn't have any health
Um,
issues and things when I was
you
pregnant, but
did. I remember that.
I just was swelling.
Like toward the
Swole
end.
now. Girl, I'm so swole right now. Like, cause I mean bullshit all weekend. Um, bacon, pork bacon, pepperoni. I've been
But you see
drinking
what I mean? They didn't use
plenty.
the heaven before. Like
I don't know if it's me being grown, or this baby is this baby. But
it's
anyway,
both.
but I I've talked about this before, how I was just like, oh, I'm a breastfeed, all the weight's gonna come off. I used to work out so much, I'm gonna be able to not really
Girl,
having like a true realistic idea of what it was like to be a mother and things. And so I was just like, oh, I'll be
you
able to
don't know. You haven't done it before. You know what I
no, but
mean?
like I'm just thinking like, oh, I got a baby now. Like I can just put my little I hear footsteps. Oh, it's Larry. So like, and then I got headphones on, so I'm just like, where is it coming from? But I'm thinking like my baby would be like I could just like put like my little baby in like my person just like roll out. Like it ain't enough for me to just pick her up and just go. And I could just still do the things, just pick her up and go. And it's not like yeah, you can pick her up and go, but it's not like that. So I didn't really know how it would be. Because you can't just get him in the car and just run to the store right quick. It's not that. It's never that. Or
Nope.
you can't just grab him and go to the gym or whatever. Or just
Nope.
I'm not gonna say I didn't have realistic expectations. I just didn't know.
And
I
the
just
weird thing is, with some of it, is not necessarily that you can't. Some of it is you don't want to.
it's
You know what I
difficult.
mean? Like you
It's
don't
a
want
whole nother
to.
level of
So like,
energy.
yeah, you could do that, but it's like, oh, it's gonna take this much time, or you don't want to expose them to outside elements,
Right.
or
You
things
see,
like
I
that.
didn't have to think about that because Zipporah was a COVID baby, so there was no outside elements.
Right.
But yeah, like I just was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have my baby and like I'm gonna be able to lose my weight, I'm gonna be able to work out, I'm gonna have that type of thing or whatever. And Zipporah's gonna be 4 in October, and I am 20 pounds heavier still than what I was after I had her. I was 230, like right after I had her. I wasn't tripping off that because, like I said, I just had her, and I was like, oh, it's just baby stuff. It's gonna fall off, it's just gonna erode or whatever. And I ended up gaining 20 pounds, and I'm still stuck in between that 255, 250 range. And she's gonna be 4 in October, and like, so I was just like, I'm just gonna wait till I lose weight, lose weight, lose weight. I'm giving myself grace, giving myself grace. To an extent, I still am, but we're rolling up on year 4. So I was like, I missed my wedding set. I've been wearing the rubber bands that you work out in and stuff like that, which are fine, but like I missed my wedding bands. So I just went on and got them resized to a size 9. I used to be straight out the case a size 7. I'm a
That's
size 9.
okay,
It's fine. It's
but you
fine.
get
That's
to
what
wear them
warranties are
though.
for. That's what warranties are for.
I would
Okay.
say that I was blessed in my pregnancy in a way of I did not gain any weight. I actually lost a significant amount of weight
I hate
during
bitches
my
like you.
pregnancy, and then after, I'm like, woo, like significant. You know how many clothes I had to give away? I had to give away a lot of stuff. It's ridiculous. And then like I buy things, and it's weird, new normal. You think you are a certain way. You've been in a certain body. I mean, I guess going back to the body and things.
Hmm.
You it's been you and your body all your life.
Right.
How cool you know her.
Right.
You think on a lot of different levels, but I'm just like getting stuff and it's too big or it don't fit right, or I'm trying to wear other things that I already had that I really, really like. And it's just like, you can't do that anymore. Again, with it, you can't do that anymore. You can't,
Hmm.
this is not, I mean, it's a good thing, but it's still weird, like it's just a adjustment or whatever. But anyway, girl, I thought, excuse me, I'm going to the gym tomorrow, allegedly. Heavy on the allegedly, because I was allegedly supposed to go a couple of
Plans.
last week.
Hmm.
So I went to the gym tomorrow. We did, we went for walks and things like this. So I've been walking, but
Hmm.
not like power walk with
Right. It's been a
this,
leisure. Let's
get
get out
this
the house,
on.
get some air.
Yeah, some sun, just
Yeah.
enjoyment walks, leisurely walks, like you
Yeah.
said. I thought I had a plan. I was gonna be back in the gym. I was gonna be picking up somebody's weights. I was gonna be doing somebody's squats. I did to my credit. I did go to Jenny's workout classes and stuff. I did start back there, but it was inconsistent, but not anything like for real. And I didn't die, so that's good. That
Hmm.
was good to get in there and be like, okay, you're not as bad off as you thought you were,
Right.
but you still are not who you used to be, and that's also another thing. You're not you're not who you used to be,
Right.
and that's not always a bad thing.
No, it's not. It
We're
took me a
supposed to
while to get there. Um, and I know I came to that revelation on the show where I was like, I'm not going to be able to get back to the old Aaron. Oh, when I was talking to my old boss, Deron, and I said something about getting back to the old, and I was like, there isn't an old. Like, you, like it was some certain phases, certain places, you were never be that individual again. Like, it's just a new person. It's just adapting. Some of that old is going to be with the new, but you're not
And you're
ever
not
going to be
supposed to go back
that.
to everything. You know what I mean?
But that
Like
was the
some of
mindset,
that
though,
stuff
for me.
you're not supposed to, but I think that we try to do that because that's all we know.
Yeah.
all you know is what you were and what you did. Everything else is unknown, and like just trying to navigate in a new space and figure out who this new person is, and which parts she still is. Does that
Mm-hmm.
make any sense?
It
Because
does.
everything ain't new. You know what I mean? Everything ain't new, but it's some new shit over here.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's some things, and it may be some things that you go back to, and maybe some things that no longer serve you, or again you are just simply unable to do, and all you can do is just admire it on other people, and that's cool too. It's cool. I think the shitty thing that happens with that is when people start hating when they can't, do certain things that they see again that they
Resentment.
do on somebody else. Yeah, they start resenting other people and they don't have shit to do with you. Shit to do
Right.
with you. Like
Mm.
you stop.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You have to, I mean, like, I think you and I are pretty good at checking ourselves. Um, because like it takes work not to resent others. It takes work not to look through other people's windows in which you had. Like I can
Mm-hmm.
look over there and be like, oh, Kashana is doing this, this, and this, like, and look at that and be like, that's cool for her, that's good for her, versus looking at that and then also being like, I wish I could do that. And then start
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting something,
Well, I
but
mean, but to the
it's
point to
that
where it turns
thing
into
where
resentment
it
and
goes beyond
jealousy.
wanting the thing. Yeah, when it starts to turn into resentment,
That's
or
what
you're
I'm
like, well,
talking about.
why?
Yeah, when it turns into jealousy, resentment, anger, hatred of yourself or the other person, that's what I'm talking about.
Mhm. And then that's when, like you said, check yourself or whatever. You got to do
Mm-hmm.
that
It takes
self
work.
audit or whatever, and then to like actually be honest with yourself about like, oh, I'm jealous. What is this? Why? Ooh, that's
Because,
gross.
girl, whenever I feel like that, I'm just like, I got
Because
to,
we're gonna feel it. Like
because I don't want to, I don't like this feeling. I did.
like we're gonna feel it. So
Mm-mm.
like, what is this thing? What is it truly? And is this even anything that is for us
Like,
at all anyway? Like what?
let me work through this because I don't, I'm for real like that. If I ever feel a twinge of jealousy or what, I'm just like, let me
What
go
is
pray.
that?
Let me go talk to somebody. I need to work through this because I don't like it on me. Eh.
Mm-mm. It doesn't feel good. It's this a very low frequency emotion,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
frequencies and whatnot. Anyway,
Um,
like
something
Coach
else,
Jones plate, very low vibrational plate.
something else I did real quick to make myself happy. I finally got my hair done. It's been a year since
And
I
it's
got
so
my hair
cute.
done. Good, thank
Let's
you.
talk about that. Okay, show the people.
Okay. While I'm taking down my ponytail, I'm gonna let y'all know that I also made Zipporah's appointment to get her hair locked this week. We're recording on Sunday at 9:23 p.m. Um, but yeah, I made her appointment for this Thursday. Sadly, I won't be there because the dental office isn't closed till 5. But Larry's gonna take off. Well, he's gonna move things around so we can get off early and take her to her first lock appointment.
Oh,
So, oh, with that being said,
did y'all talk about it? Does she understand? How does that
she,
work?
let me tell you. So let me
Because
tell you.
we're gonna do that. So I'm just wondering how that conversation.
No, she knows. I'm gonna remind her because she's gonna forget, but she knows she's gonna get her hair done, and I told her that I said I made you a hair appointment. You're gonna get your hair done, and your hair's gonna look like mine. And she was like, okay, we match.
Cool.
She understands matching. We match. Oh, we
And as
match.
long as she can still get
That
her
matched.
weaves and bows, which she can, she gonna be
Fine.
cool
Yeah,
regardless.
but yeah, but like I feel like it's gonna be cooler because her and mommy's hair match. Like she's really into. She understands matching, and she understands colors, and she understands. You have this, and I bought her a broom, but I bought like the little handheld broom where you just have the handheld broom and you sweep it into the dustbin.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has chores now, and hers I got it's the same brand that my broom is. It's green with the white hand on the white bristles, whatever. And so she's just very like, we match. Like so
Oh,
she understands matching and things being the same and same shade, same color, same whatever. So same drink, same whatever. So like the I think the fact that her and our hair will match. Now she does say she want pink hair. I was like, oh,
we put a
uh,
pink yarn in there. Ain't nothing to wrap a lock in some yarn.
Not at all. I had no problem with that. I was
Man,
like,
you got
because my
good.
hair, I dyed my hair ginger. So, but anyway, but yeah, so I made her appointment and I got my hair done. It's been a year. I haven't really gotten my hair done. I haven't got my hair done since I worked at the state. And so I stopped working at the state in June, and my last appointment was like
It's
April.
about to be a year.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Like
is
my and I
bonkers.
even looked on the Booksy app with Shakitra to be like, when was the last time I got my hair
When
done?
was it?
Because I'm estimating. And it was April.
And
April of
Erin did not
20.
retwist her own hair. Erin is not finna do
I'm
that.
not. I'm
She
just
gonna
not.
wash and condition it,
I'm gonna
but
wash, condition, and grease
but
it.
she not gonna. Let's talk about how we both have the same style, and then like one day when we have Shakisha on, she can expound upon this.
Mhm.
It's nuts how like we got the same style. You can go a year without retwisting your hair. I can't do that. I
What you mean?
literally cannot do my shit will fall off. I cannot do that.
Cause she look when I went up in there, Shakitra was like, "Okay, let me see what we got."
But some people can do that.
And
I can't do that.
I was like, "Yeah, girl," because
And
I'm
she
just
made sure to
like,
let me know too. She like, now you know you can't do that.
but see,
You
but she knew she ain't seen me in a year.
can't
She
do
knew, so
it.
she was like, "Okay, girl, let me just go ahead and see what we working with." And so when we were all done, she was like, Aaron, I'll be honest, like, you know, your hair looked good. Like it was still good. I just, it just wasn't done. I had a lot of new growth, a year's worth of new growth, basically. But she was
Mm-hmm.
like, the only thing you need to do is separate them so they're not growing together. Because I didn't really do that. I separated my hair when I greased my
Oh,
scalp.
you at the break, girl.
But look,
I wish
but
we
then
could
I'll
have
get too
talked about
lazy
it.
and I'll just get my hair oil and just spray it in there and just because I don't do anything. I'm not fooling with my hair. I'm not. But she was just like, it wasn't bad, but she was like, just make sure you separate it. Because I plan on getting my hair done quarterly. So she was like, just make sure you separate it and stuff. But she was like, other than that, your hair is fine. It wasn't no breakage, other than like at the ends when my anxiety kicks in and I can see some lint
And pick, I do the
and I
same.
pick and pick and pick. And so like other than that, like that's the only breakage I had, or there's no thinning and stuff. So she was like, "Your hair is good." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna wash it and I'm gonna grease it and I'm gonna spray that leave-in conditioner. I'm just
Not the
not gonna
girls
twist it."
black.
But yeah, but she's getting. I'm so excited for her to get her locks and things. And look, this was when I came home from getting my hair done because clearly it's a drastic change. But like she looked at me crazy and she was like, face was out for him. She was like, what you what you doing? And I was like, oh well, I said, I got my hair done, baby. She was like, you got your hair done? And I said, yeah. And she was like, who did? I said, Miss Shakitra did my hair. I went to the beauty shop. Miss Shakitra did it. And she goes, your teacher? Because her teacher does her hair. Her teacher will do her hair. And so I said, no, not my teacher, but Miss Shakitra. And she just like, she hadn't been to see Shakitra in forever since she was dancing and stuff. And we took her out this year. But so she knows Shakitra. She just hadn't seen her. But so I was just like, no, Miss Shakitra. I went to her shop and got my hair done. Like my teacher didn't do it. She was like, your teacher didn't do your hair. I'm like, no, but I got my hair done. She was like, you got your hair done, but your teacher didn't do it. And I was like, yes, baby, but don't worry about it. It's going to make sense. Just give it a couple of days and you'll
Oh
understand.
gosh.
But she was like, you got your hair done and I didn't? Like, make it make sense, mama.
We gotta have Shakitra on
Yeah, for
because I
sure.
think it's cool she talk about, how to maintain hair and then like especially like when it comes to kids and deciding whether to lock or not to
And
or all
see,
that jazz.
like, this is what I like about her. Shakitra takes care of your hair. She's not one, yeah, she can do all the styles and all that type stuff and color and all that stuff, type stuff, but she knows how to take care of your scalp and your hair. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's why I wanted Zipporah to go to her for various reasons. But one of the main reasons, because I was like, this woman is going to take care of my child's hair, make sure it stays healthy.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen, have you noticed, like, there's like an uptick of little girls with locks, and I think it's so cute, so pretty.
I'm about to hit my 10-year this summer, I think August.
Me too, in the fall.
I
In
thought you
the,
were young. You have been locked longer than
I
me.
say fall, I mean winter. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. 2014,
Hmm.
like sometime in November, maybe like mid-November or something like that. Oh my goodness, 10 years. I have definitely cut my hair since then, but 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Sure is.
Longer than
So,
anybody thought I would do it because the way I used to change my hair.
so my girlfriend Monique was talking about wanting to lock her hair up. And she was like, one of the girlfriends said, because it's a group chat, it's four of us, and everybody in the group chat now has a baby, like now has a baby or has two babies or whatever. So the group chat has changed. Like, it's just funny how it's just changed. But anyway, but one of the girlfriends was like, it's such a commitment and some other stuff she was writing. But I was like, but is it a commitment? Like, but then again, like when I locked my hair, I was just like, I want my hair locked, so I did it. Like I can definitely say it's an investment once you've had your hair locked for so long. You've definitely invested time into it. But like I guess I just don't really see it as a commitment. Like it's just something that I'm doing for me, I'll say. For me.
I don't miss because what I had to do when I had like loose natural hair, I don't miss the detangling at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't miss that at all. I
Nope.
don't miss the sheer amount of conditioner that I had to go through. The products, I had so much products. I still use products now, but like when I first like my hair, and it's hard to like get out of that in the beginning because you think you need and need and need because you know you were using so much stuff on your hair before, and now it's just like I still use stuff, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not. I don't have to. Oh, this jelly and this, and then some stuff like where you were like getting different products. It's just so many products now marketed toward loose natural hair or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you can try this and try that and try that. Girl, I can't do that. Not if I
That
want
stuff
to stay
costs
in my
money.
hair on my head.
It costs
Like I said
money.
before, it's like certain stuff I can and cannot do. Like I can't go for a super, super long time without a retwist because my hair will break. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that is. It just is. That's just the type of hair I have. And it takes a while for my hair to lock. Like so
Mm-hmm.
I always have a dumb amount of new growth. It's just because it takes my hair a long time to lock.
I don't think it takes mine long a lot.
It take a minute. And I've been I was talking actually, so Aaron and I see the same stylist. I was talking to Shakitra about the possibility of interlocking just because of the way my hair grows and how it
Mm-hmm.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't go that long, and also because my hair comes loose really
Mm-hmm.
easily. Interlocking scares me. So, did you get a retwist or did you do interlocking?
She twisted it and because normally I do interlocking and I started doing interlocking when after I had Zipporah because it was difficult for me to get to the beauty shop.
Mm-hmm.
Um at the time. It was just difficult for me to get there, whatever. So we did the interlocking because it'll last longer. So, but this time I did twist because I was pressed for time. Like I was on call that morning. And so, and I had to be at work at 1. So we were pressed for time. So
How
she just,
long were you able to go like between visits with interlocking though?
I was probably doing like every, like 3 months, really. That's where I got the quarterly from. Because I was able to go like 4 months. And then like, I kept up with my hair, you know, I mean, I wasn't getting in there retwisting. If I just needed to retwist, if I needed like a freshen up or something like that, I just do the front part just because I had like a
Oh,
broadcast
that's
to do or
great.
something. But I wasn't in my head like that. So yeah. And then like I wasn't working because even when I started working with the state and stuff, my last job I had like I don't think I was working out as much and stuff like that. And after COVID, I wasn't working out as much or whatever. So it wasn't. So it probably was like right around 3, 4 months, and my hair was still in good condition for the most part.
I'll say like the thing as a person who hair come down real fast, and also as a person who has a sensitive scalp and can't use a whole bunch of gel and stuff to like keep it shellacked in place.
Oh,
Um,
oh, then you probably
I
want to
had
try.
to learn that I wear bandanas when I work out. When I use oh god, we get back into it. But I wear bandanas when I work out because I sweat a lot. I be sweating. I
Yeah,
sweat all up in my head, and you know that'll undo that retwist real
real
quick.
quick.
So I wear bandanas and I wear in a bun, and I learned that I could not take my bun down until my hair was dry
Mm,
because if I took it down before then it would, my hair would still be wet and it would easily just untwist itself.
Mm-hmm.
So if I keep it like it is, and either I wear like one bun on the top of my head or like two buns and then I combine it into one, I know that's like weird or whatever. If I don't have like no two strand twist or no like braids or just rope twist in my hair to keep it together, that's what I have to do, and I cannot take it down until it is all the way dry. And that means I gotta use a blow dryer. I gotta use a blow dryer because But that's what helped. I had to get here because we way on here. But
because I was talking about what I didn't make myself happy, and I got my hair done, booked Zipporah's appointment. Okay, but like real quick, what's got your heads in the cloud in your head in the clouds, real quick?
I said it's just that thing of like being in the middle of trying to do something and just realizing you no longer have that ability or your ability is not the same. Like that is nuts. But because like mentally, you really think you could do. You ever like really thought you could do a cartwheel like real good, like real, like you can do a cartwheel.
Yeah.
And you go to sleep and your body be like,
nope. That's how I felt about them rollerblades. I was like, oh, I know how to rollerblade. Like I got this. No.
But the thing is, and I think the thing is that we have to remind ourselves is most of the things that we're trying to do, we may not be able to do it like we thought we could, but we can get there. Or we may have to do it, try to go about it in a different way. But it can be done to an extent or some version of it. Ain't nothing wrong with a little modification.
So real quick, what has my head in the clouds is those. It's not even in the clouds. I'm just sick and tired of it. Those damn slippers that they slides that people be wearing now. They look like they bubbles. They got like a whole bunch of little bubbles.
Oh, the anti-crocs. That's what I call them. I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, girl. I see things all the time at the dental office, and I just be like, if y'all don't stop wearing these goddamn.
The children love to not put clothes on.
The children.
I just call them the children.
Of all ages.
I've been calling them the children. Anybody that
wear them. And I mainly see them in the color black. And
I'm so lucky with other stuff because Yeezy made all his stuff $20 and he got some slides. I'm surprised.
These ones that look like bubbles, like they came straight from the hair store. They look like they came from the hair store. I hate them things. Okay. Anyway, that's what got my head.
I tell you this, they look comfortable.
No, they don't. As somebody who has plantar fasciitis and who was currently having flare-ups and has to take BC for arthritis to get through the day. No, they don't.
I just started to break down on this.
I'm taking BC for arthritis because my plantar fasciitis has been. My foot ain't been right since Christmas Day when I stood up in the kitchen all day barefooted cooking Christmas supper because I messed up and did not order our meal from Gigi's Country Kitchen. So I had to cook it. And my foot has not been right since December 25th.
But you want to do it again?
Absolutely the fuck not.
You gonna have Keith on speed dial. Oh,
girl. And then even if I do have to cook, which I ain't got no problem. Well, I do now because like I work at the dental office and we don't have like extended off days. Like we get the day. But having to cook, whatever, fine. I cannot believe I stood all day in the kitchen barefooted and my foot has not been right. I've been in pain. It's not like my arch right now. It's the heel. Oh, girl, and it's so bad. It's so bad, girl. But like, I already couldn't wear like flats or things like that. But like, it's so bad now. And I started taking I was taking Advil for inflammation and stuff. But then like, I saw that they had like. I was like, well, maybe I should do some arthritis stuff, And then my carpal tunnel came back. And I ain't seen carpal tunnel since my last trimester. I've been walking around with a compression glove and the BC arthritis child. And I eat pepperoni pizza and I swell up, girl, just
everything. The cooling low needs a power steering fluid. Everything. Some new shock plug. Is it called what the hell is spark plugs? I said shock plugs. I don't know what the hell.
I know stuff. Anyway, that's what's going on with me.
Oh, she don't know nothing about no car.
And then what else got my head in the clouds? I've said this before, probably not on the show, but Fashion Nova. I am a plus size woman. Okay.
The body do not come with them outfits.
I'm a plus size woman. If
Trust
your
me.
plus size jeans are for plus size women, please know that we are plus size in other parts other than our ass and hips. We are plus size in our stomach.
And everybody not 6 feet tall just because they plus size. Can we
And
talk?
like,
Like, why
I,
is the
I,
difference so
I
long?
wore, we went to Artist Therapy Festival. This is
How
one
was
big catch
it?
up. Oh, it was cool. From the
Oh,
time that we were there, it was really, really cool. Me and Zipporah set off the flex line dance.
and
Yes.
your
Your
body.
body, flex your body. Also, side note, Zipporah's new song is To the Right, to the Left. She'd be like, Mommy, can you play To the Right, to the Left? Think
Is that
about it.
cute?
The Cupid Shuffle, God damn it. And I asked her teachers, I said, y'all play music? She was like, yeah, sometimes, we play music, when we outside of that. And then, because I always hear stories, like, whenever they're playing music, like Kids Bop or something, like, somebody's always saying, like, oh, we were playing music today, and Zipporah was just over by the speakers, like, getting down or whatever. So I was just like, y'all play music? And she was like, yeah. I said, because all she wants to hear now is To the Right, to the Left.
To the
Who,
right, to
who
the left.
taught her the Cupid Shuffle? That's
Do
all
she
she
look
wants to
decent?
hear. Like, Mommy, can we play To the Right, to the Left? To the right, to the left, Mommy. To the right, to the left. Anyway, but I had on these Fashion Nova jeans that I bought like last year, I never wore, and I said I'm gonna wear them. I was trying to be cute because Larry was off. He's never off. He was off on a Friday and a Saturday, so I was like, I'm trying to be cute.
Oh,
We're trying to go out here and do some things, like just have some family time, blah blah blah. I'm trying to be cute, bitch. The level of sucking and stretching and breathing
okay, sit
and
down. It's okay.
jumping
It's all right.
to zip up them pants. Now I know I got a belly now, okay? I know it. But Fashion Nova,
So let me
I
tell
need you
y'all,
to
if y'all are
understand
not
that.
watching or have never seen Aaron in real life or Aaron stand up, Aaron has a very particular type of body. Aaron is supposed to shop at Fashion Nova. Let me put it that way. She Fashion Nova made clothes for Aaron. That's who's supposed to shop there. Okay. She's supposed to be the things that she has going on that she claims and she's complaining about, they are all in very particular places. Okay. So I can just say that Erin is dragging a wagon. Okay. She got okay.
I've said this before. I'm plus size in areas, but at the same time, I'm 255.
Areas.
Like that ain't no little chick. That ain't medium size no more. I have plus size weight.
Because where is it? We see where it is, but more importantly, we see where it is not. It is not where you think it is. It is somewhere else. And yeah, if Fashion Nova is for you. Those places is for you. However it look over there, that's how it's gonna look on Erin. That's how it's
However,
gonna be now.
I have a stomach now. I give first trimester after eating a salad. Okay. I I give pregnant. I give booty do. Okay. And I just need Fashion Nova to know that yes, my ass is a 2X in these pants, but my stomach is not a medium. And the only women who are plus size and wide at the bottom, there are women who are naturally like that or work out in the gym really hard so that their body is like that. I'm not talking about those women that are genetically like that and the ones that are putting in the work at the gym that are like that because it is achievable for some. I'm talking about the regular basic
Not a lot of
bitches
me.
like
Not a lot of
me,
me. Let me tell you something.
the regular.
This is, and I know that I'm not gonna be that girl, and that's okay because I'm appreciative of what I have.
I used to
I'm
be.
so
I
appreciative of
used
what I
to.
don't.
But I don't have that
Because y'all
energy to be
too.
that girl right now. I don't have that energy. It's not fully there yet for me to be that girl once again. But
You know
I
what's funny and messed up though? Like, cause I lost all this weight, and I thought it was gonna be different. I thought it was gonna be different, and I think it's because of the way I lost it as well. You can lose weight and you can still be the same. You are the same. It is the same. You can lose
yeah.
weight and like worse, with visually worse, like as well. But
Mm-hmm.
like I was like, I thought well, where did I lose it? Because I don't understand. Like, I just still feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
But these clothes are falling off, but I still feel the same. I don't
Right.
get it. I don't know. But anyway, the jump to put your jeans on, Beyonce style.
And the other thing is also new normal for me. And we have yet to get into your new normal, but I am
I don't know what it is. It's fine.
100% uncomfortable with my body and weight. That's been stated. We talked about this about me giving myself grace, all that stuff.
Mm.
Um, but I will say it takes a lot of effort for me not to hide because it's so easy, and you hear people talk about this, especially like once they lose their weight or once they you know, gotten over whatever hurdle was or whatever, or as they're going through it, they talk about like how they hide. Like, I want to hide so bad. I want to just be, well, I want to be in the house tonight because I be tired. Girl, I be tired. Okay. All I want to do is sleep. But like, I could
What
have
is
easily,
that? Because yeah, what when I tell you I be
because it's
losing
a whole nother level
weight,
of energy that we have. Like, and I've only been like this since I've been somebody's mama
well, I was
or
scooping
wife.
that boy up, and I say, oh, we finna go lay down, and we finna go to sleep,
Oh,
and we go
what?
to sleep,
Keisha, do
we
you
go
not
to sleep,
remember? Do you not remember me how it
and we
was
like,
in Zipporah's early
listen,
days? We finna take a nap.
I am in bed. We're not, we napping together. Why? Because I'm
Okay, we be
tired.
right here,
I got
both
a
be breathing in
headache.
each other's breath
What
like
is this?
this,
I'm taking vitamins. I still take vitamins. Yes, and we all be the best. Oh,
right here,
the best.
right there. I can't wait to get in the
Don't
bed.
care.
Um, but yeah, like I I don't have a lot, I don't have a lot of clothes because like after I stopped working at the state, like why am I buying clothes? And then I didn't have the salary I had before. And then I was working at the daycare. So I was just we wore scrub bottoms. So I'm just buying like graphic t-shirts from Walmart. I'm not going anywhere. So that's all I have in my closet. And now I'm working at the dental office. So I have like scrubs. And then I have stuff that like I used to could wear back in the gap that I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose weight and get back in this. No, but they're still in good condition and I do want to get back in them. So I have those. So like I'm trying to find something to wear because we're gonna go eat breakfast. We went to Cracker Barrel. I'm over talking about my weight, but who got pancakes was me. And it was good because I had a gift card. But we was gonna eat breakfast. We was gonna go doing some old folks shopping, looking for a new mattress because daddy's back. He need a new mattress for his back. We gotta go get some shoes because mama's plantar fasciitis. Zipporah needs some glitter Crocs.
Have
Daddy
you
needs
tried
some new running
Hocus?
shoes because of his knees, old people stuff.
Have you tried
And
Hocus?
huh?
Have you tried
I
Hocus?
have Larry bought me some of their I wear them as house shoes, but he bought me some of their slides, like their thong slide, and I wear them around the house.
You might
Those
like
in my those in my
middle
Tivas because I
middle
broke the strap on my Tiva, so they're now one of my new house shoes. But anyway, because I used to wear his Hoka slippers all the time. So he bought me my own. But anyway, so like, we went and did some old people stuff and then we went to downtown to the festival and everything. So I'm like, I'm trying to be like cute and stuff like that. And I was like, it was so easy for me to be like, you know what? I hadn't had to jump into these pants, which is like embarrassing for me. My husband's standing over here. Is he over there trying to notice me jumping into these
I was
pants?
thinking, dang, she need to wear them more often.
He probably might be,
His
but in my head, I'm thinking
filter
like,
is terrible.
oh
They
my
be
God,
like,
he thinks I'm such a cow.
yes.
Like I'm thinking that in my head that's what he's thinking. Like I didn't have a shirt, so I had this dress that's a short dress, but I turned it into like a crop top like thing. I just folded up under my bra. Anyway, it was cute, but and I was like, I'm gonna wear this outfit. I'm uncomfortable in my body, but I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna not fix myself up. I'm not gonna not put on lip gloss and
Like
lipstick.
that make it worse.
Like I'm not going to not do things because I'm uncomfortable. I'm not going to not live. So I'm not going to shy away from pictures. You know, um, it took work to get like that to make myself go out and do it. And I mean, like I did, I have fun. Like, I felt uncomfortable with myself, and After I stretched the pants out, I could breathe a little bit better. They were still tight though. And I did have to, Larry got a Camaro, that's low. So I had to roll in and out the car, girl. I ain't gonna lie.
But they'll be better next time. That's okay. That was your first time wearing them too.
Right,
So
that too,
not
that
bad.
too. But I
So
mean, like, we set out flex line dance in front of all the downtown River Market. It was just me and her, and my belly poked out, and then everybody else joined in. So, like, I just was like, I'm not going to hide during this uncomfortable time period for me. I'm still going to go out there and do things.
I think, like I was saying, I think it makes it worse when you do try to do that. Like you become more aware. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being conscious and, things like that. But when you stop yourself from participating in certain activities, I think that's where it gets to an extreme. But what I
Mm-hmm.
was going to say too is like by you making those types of decisions, like support sees that in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got a little girl, so you were teaching her things, with your actions. And of course, nobody really sees anything wrong, quote unquote,
Right.
but you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like she don't see that, but she also doesn't see you like, like hiding
Mm-hmm.
or not doing certain things or saying certain things out loud or whatever they call
Right.
attention to. Like, oh, and apparently body image stuff starts real early in girls.
Oh, it
Like
does.
super
I
early.
remember having body image issues at daycare because I'm not gonna say it's a cultural thing. I was the only black girl there, but I was just thicker. But even amongst like my friends, I just had a different body type than them. I was just a solid chick. And everybody else around me, whether they were black or white, they were just like skinny. And and the thing is, I'm shaped like my daddy's people, but I didn't know them. I didn't meet them till I
You
was
remember
grown.
this little game?
Huh?
This little games where you put your arm around the wrist and like see how many times. Like that was like a thing in
Like
elementary.
girl, like my cousin Candy used to um shake my thigh. So it would, because I just had even in my skinnier days, I was just still solid. But yeah, like, so body image stuff for me
Or
started.
somebody poke you in the belly or something like that, just bring attention to it and just
Yeah. Yep.
like I was
So
fine.
I mean that started, like I said, I just remember being conscious of my body um when I used to go to daycare. So probably like elementary school, I'll say that.
Yeah, that's like that. So my thing is, I guess what I'm trying to say is good for you.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I try.
Hey, this is Erin, and this wraps up part 1 of this week's episode. Come back for part 2. I'll be talking to Kayshana about her new normal and what exactly does that mean for her with her losing her mother at the same time she becomes a mother. Make sure y'all check us out on our Patreon. Yes, the Patreon is up and live. Our subscriptions start as low as $5 and they go towards keeping the podcast running. Find us on all the socials. Leave us a review. Only good reviews, okay? And that is the only way Apple and other major streaming platforms know how great we really are. Share this episode with 2 of your girlfriends, okay? Bye.